Alright guys, you guys know how much I love fishing anywhere that's flooded. Last night we got about 3 inches of rain, and this pond is about 2 to 3 feet high right now. Y'all have seen me fish this pond before. It just looks really different because there's so much water in it. But the drain I like to fish is right there. Normally I can stand on that drain, and right now I can't even see the drain. It's too far out there. But what I want to do is I want to try and cast my jig out there, lean over far enough so that I can still find that drain. Just I'll have to find it with my lure. And from there I'll maybe drop my jig in that drain and feel around in there and see if there's some fish in there. It's a totally different dynamic than fishing when I can see it. I have to go a lot more by feel. With that water being so high and so muddy, we're going to try a different lure. It's a Mr. Crappie. We got a 1/16 ounce jig head today, and we're doing something a little bit different. I'm using 2-pound line today. I meant to go bluegill fishing today, didn't catch squat, so I'm stuck with 2-pound line. We're going to try it for crappie. Hopefully we can get him in on it. Thank y'all for watching. Using this 2-pound line, it's scary stuff. You have to have drag so loose. Let's go get him. There we go. Yes, we got something serious. Nice crappie. Nice crappie. Oh, yes. Yes, first one, not a bad one, but that drain is right out there, and although I can't see it, I can kind of feel it. I got my jig right by it, and sure enough, there's a fish sitting in it. Let's get another one. There we go. Yes. Score. Nice. Oh, shoot. There we go, guys. Yes. Nice fish. Oh, nice crappie. Nice crappie. Come on. That is scary on a 2-pound line. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. That's a lot better fish. I just feel that structure out there, and I drop my jig a little bit past it, and boom, get that bite. Beautiful. There's probably a good chance I'll regret this, but I can't really hit that structure how I want to without getting a little closer, so I'm just going to wade into the 50-degree water and hope that it pays off. Oh, that's cold. There we go. Yep. Another fun one. There we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is a gigantic crappie. He's barely hooked. He's barely hooked. Oh, there we go, guys. That is a monster crappie. That is a monster. I can't believe that just happened. What a beast. waiting out in there paid off. Alright guys, I am so happy with that one. Waiting it in there finally paid off. It had been about 10 minutes since I got a bite. It's just hard for me to find out where that structure is when I can't see it, and I got to go 100% by feel. And I finally got it out there in the perfect spot, and that monster just ate it. That might be one of the biggest crappie I've got on film. You know, it's not actually that long, it's just very thick and very healthy. That was awesome. What a monster. That's incredible. There she goes. Big one. Big one. Big one. Another big one, guys. Oh my gosh. Dadgummit. Oh, shoot. Oh. Y'all saw it. It wasn't quite as big as that last one, I don't think, but it was still a monster. There we go. Yes. Nice one. That is the deepest one that I've caught, guys, and I think that has a lot to do with why it's almost pure white. Those shallower ones were a lot closer. This one was out there a little ways off the structure, a little bit deeper. Yes. Oh my gosh. Big one. Big one. Come on. Yeah. What a brute. Get up here. Alright. Not a giant, but another real nice one. See, that one was a lot shallower. Look how much greener and darker he is. Picking them off one by one. There we go. Man, another giant. Man alive. Get over here. Come on. All right. Another good one. Y'all, I'm shivering so much I don't have to impart any action on my lure. I just sit there and shiver and it just jiggles. That's how they're biting. We're gonna try to get one more and then we're gonna leave because this is insanely cold. Yes. Oh man, finally. Oh, and the line just broke. Let me tell y'all, 2-pound line is risky stuff. Thankfully, we did not have any break-offs other than this one on land. And I told y'all I was leaving after I caught my next fish, and that was a half hour ago, and I haven't gotten a bite in a half hour. So I am out of here. We're gonna end on that one. Alright guys, I made it back home. I could not even do an outro while I was there because my teeth were chattering too much. It was too cold, but I'm feeling a lot better now. I got home. To be real with y'all, it's been a real struggle for me to get footage this past week. Man, I have been fishing 3 or 4 times, could not make it happen. Super happy to finally get on some good fish today. Those crappie were some pretty good sized crappie, and that one is probably one of the biggest ones I've ever got on film. But it was very different for me not being able to see that structure. You know, normally I see the structure that I'm fishing. In this case, I had to go completely by feel. But I would feel that lure come off of that ledge. I'd feel it hit that structure, and then I would feel that bite. So I could finally kind of get an idea of exactly where I needed to be casting and where my lure needed to be. If I didn't get a bite within, 30 or 40 seconds of jigging down there, I'd recast again and try and find that structure again. But I really enjoyed tonight. It was a blast catching those fish. Gave me a little bit of confidence to know I can go to a spot that's really, really flooded and still catch fish just because I remember where the structure is. And just like you guys, you ever go to a pond, if you can remember where that bank is, or you can remember where that culvert is, or where that tree is, even if the water's too high to see those things, you can cast to them and still catch fish. Appreciate y'all watching. Thanks for your time.